What's up everybody, welcome back to the Art of Crypto, the birthplace of absolutely legendary gains. In this video, let's take yet another look at Bitcoin, because we all know that whatever Bitcoin does, everything else follows. So the biggest question that everybody has on their mind, is this over? Is the Bitcoin dump over? Are we going to go to 25k? Are we going to go to 20k? Can we get into altcoins now? Are they going to continue to bleed? Is this the bottom? I'm going to try to answer all of that in this video. But before we dive right into it, if you haven't already followed me on Twitter, I need you to do so at _the Art of Crypto. This is where I'm sharing the latest market updates in real time. Yesterday, I made a post drawing a white box on Bitcoin, and I said that I needed this white box to hold, and look at that, we did hold, and now we are pumping. Matic is back up to $1.42, Rune is back up to $10. Overall, this is looking like quite a green week for altcoins, as I have called in my Discord server yesterday, said that this week is going to be a green week for alts, and we're getting close to finishing our FUD phase, and I will explain that in a bit. And if you haven't already joined the Discord server, come on man, what are you doing? We are catching the exact bottoms on every single dip. Look, Pancake is already up 52% from my entry, Rune 50% from my entry, YFI 40% from the exact bottoms. We are sniping bottoms left and right. You will make your money back in 1 or 2 trades. So what are you doing? Sign up now, link is in the description below. So now that that's out of the way, let's dive right into Bitcoin. So the big question everybody has, are we in a bear market? The short answer is no, absolutely not, because today we just had the weekly close, and I really like the look of this weekly close, right? You see this white line here, right here? This is a 50-week exponential moving average, and look at this, even though we wicked down way below the 50 EMA, we closed the weekly above it, right? This is one of the first signs of bullishness for Bitcoin and the entire crypto markets in general. So for now, I would definitely say that we are out of the woods. And if you want to take a look at altcoins, I would say they are pretty much gonna have a nice little recovery as well, because I was actually expecting Bitcoin dominance to go all the way up to 50 before getting rejected, but it seems that we are having a nice hard rejection of a Bitcoin dominance, which is allowing the altcoins to recover, and they are recovering very well. Most of them are up 50% from the exact bottoms, and by the way, if you're in the group, you would have caught the bottom every single dip. We have been killing it. So if you don't want to lose money in dips anymore, join the group. Link in the description below. So for now, the altcoins are going to get a little bit of relief, but I will make a separate video discussing the Bitcoin dominance and what I think Bitcoin dominance will do in the upcoming couple of days. So now we have discussed that the bull market is not over, and the reason for that is because firstly, we didn't even close below the 50-week exponential moving average, which would be very dangerous. If we close below the 50-week EMA, I would have expected Bitcoin to come all the way down to 25k and potentially retest 20k level. Now, the reason why I say that 25k and 20k are likely to be the bottoms is primarily because of this. If I just bring up the visible range indicator, you can see that if I just stay here, you can see that there is a lot of volume at around the 20k to 19k level. This is a very good sign. It means that we are very likely to find support there. And then the next level would be at about 25k, which it doesn't look like much from here, but it's actually quite a decent amount of volume around this level. But here's the dangerous part. If you take a look, in between 30k to 25k, there is pretty much nothing in between these levels, which means if we were to break below 30k, we would be we would just go straight into a free fall all the way down to 25k before finding support, in which case the alts are going to bleed hard. But even though I might say that, I still highly believe we are in a bull market and that alts are going to move very well this week. So if we do break below 30k, then these would be the two levels that I am paying attention to, which is about 19.5k level and the 25k level, or 24 to be more exact. But for now, there is no reason for concern, because there is a saying that during a bull market, we look for the 21-week EMA and the 34-week EMA as bull market support bands. Now, I'm sure you guys have heard of this a lot, but I'm just going to repeat this here. For now, we have pulled back to the 21 and the 34 EMA, and for now, what I want to ideally see is we break above the 21 EMA to close back above 45k. That would signal a very bullish trend for Bitcoin, and if we do manage to close above 45k, I would feel very good. But first we have to break above 42k because 42k is 200-day exponential moving average on the daily chart. This is a very key level for us to reclaim if we want to continue to be bullish on crypto in general. But other than the 200-day EMA, these are the two moving averages that we must keep in mind, which is the 21-week EMA and 34-week EMA. For now, I don't expect this 34-week EMA to hold much of a threat to our recovery. The key is the 42k level. I believe that is going to be fairly strong resistance. So ideally, I would want to see Bitcoin close the weekly above 42k, and I believe we will actually do so. I honestly believe that we are looking to retake 42k and potentially go back up to 45k, maybe even 50k if things go well. But for now, until we get rejected off of the 21-week EMA and break the 30k level. So basically, for us to be in a bear market, we have to go up from here, get rejected off of the 21-week EMA, come back down and break the 30k level, which we have right now established as support. If we do break this support, then I will look for a retest, like a break above. But if we do fail, which means if we do come back up here and fail to break above this, then I would be very, very concerned and we might be seeing a bear market. But for now, at least in the upcoming week or maybe 2 to 3 weeks, I do not see any indications that we might be falling down into a bear market, because a lot of people get really, really scared about Bitcoin dropping like 50% and their altcoins dropping like 75%. But here's what I want to tell you guys out there. Why are you panicking? Like, for real, you are having the opportunity of a bull market right now to accumulate Polkadot at $14, Chainlink way below $16. You have an opportunity to accumulate Bitcoin at 30k. You have what? Pancake at $10. You have like Solana at like $20. Guys, sometimes I truly wonder if you guys even believe in cryptocurrency as an asset pair. Like, if you truly believe in the long-term vision for all of these projects, why are you not buying the dips? Seriously, this is like the biggest discount that you're probably going to get in a bull market, and people are selling, people are panicking, and people are not buying. I do not understand it. If you were in the private group, we would have been accumulating hard during this entire correction. Right now, we have loaded up on Pancake at $10, we loaded up on Rune at $6. In a couple months time, you are going to look back at this time and you are going to regret it really hard if you did not buy the dips, right? If you did not accumulate hard, because these are going to be like, seriously, these are going to be discounts of a bull market. I'm going to call it right there, at least for the near future. And I seriously need to bring you guys to like some other charts right now. So let's take a look at Ethereum, right? All the way back in 2017, we had a 67% dump on Ethereum. It's not as much as the 70% that we are going through right now, but it's pretty similar. I'm sure you could say that it's pretty similar. Look at what happened right after that. Ethereum rallied another 8x, 7.5x. These are discounts, my friend. Look at YFI, right? Let's just zoom back to 2020, right? I'm sure 2020 was considered a bull market. Just look at this. YFI dropped by 85%. 85. Now, if you remember back then, if you were in crypto back then, I hope you were the one who bought this goddamn dip, because if you did, this was a discount of a bull market, right? This was the lowest point, right? YFI below 10k, that's crazy. It dropped by 85%, and look what happened. Like, look what happened right after that. It recovered 10x, right? That's a 10x rally. So what the hell are you guys doing? Like, I always say this, right? When in doubt, zoom out. Why are you guys panicking? This is not the time to be panicking. Like, I found this nice Twitter post back then, right? These are all the times that we have been in extreme fear throughout history, and look at what happened each time. It had a very, very beautiful rally, right? This is just extra confirmation that right now we are 100% still in a bull market, and you shouldn't be concerned at all. Like, why are you guys panicking? Seriously, I really doubt if you truly even believe in cryptocurrency as an asset pair. If you do, you should have been buying the dips. And if you want guidance on how to buy the dips, exact limit orders and entries, I highly suggest you join the group, because this is where you are going to get real-time market updates and guidance so that you will never panic. Like, let's take a look at another example right now, right? Bitcoin. It went down by 64% back in 2020 during the coronavirus pandemic panic. Look where we ended up right after that. Imagine if you bought the bottom. Imagine if you bought that dip. You would have went up by over 10x, my friend. You would have went up by about 16x if you would have just bought when everyone else is panicking. Like I always say this, guys, you have to change your mindset. When everyone is panicking, when everyone is being scared out of their minds, you need to be greedy. And when everyone is being greedy, you need to get scared, right? I made a video a long time ago, back when Bitcoin was still near 60k, and I said that funding rates were getting high. And I was warning you guys to get out of the market because, well, everyone, I see a lot of greed, I see a lot of euphoria in the markets, and I hope you did because I got out of quite a good chunk of my altcoin positions when it was up here. Granted, the altcoins did continue to rally even after Bitcoin dipped, but I don't really mind because everything that you do in trading is painful and it is up to you to decide what kind of pain you are willing to accept, right? Taking profits early is painful, but so is losing money and holding bags underwater. Everything, the moment you decide to get into a position, you have to be willing to accept the fact that the moment you open a position, everything you do from that point on is going to be painful. So you decide what kind of pain you want to accept. So apologize for that very long rant, and I know that I have actually not covered what Bitcoin is actually going to do until this point, so I apologize. Honestly, I could give you so many pieces of evidence that the Bitcoin bull market is not over, the crypto bull market is not over, right? If you just take a look at market Cipher right now, we have so many bottoms, right? Momentum is definitely shifting up. Money flow is shifting up. We have a bullish divergence. This is the temporary bottom, right? At least until we try to reclaim the 42k level. If we get rejected, then let's see about that. Like we plan from then on. But for now, we are at the bottom, right? And I hope you bought the dips. And if you didn't, join the group. I will let you know when and where to buy dips. But for now, the bull market's not over, right? We would need at least 1 to 2 to 3 more weeks before we get confirmation that the bear market is in. And I know there has been a lot of news going on about inflation, about GameStop, about hedge funds running out of money to cover their short positions. We have the Federal Reserve running out of reserves. I know there's a lot of FUD that's going on, and I know that there is a certain degree of truth to all of these pieces of FUD, but for now, we take it one day at a time. And if we do take it one day at a time, I can tell you this, that the Bitcoin bull market is not over yet, right? I'm not going to be overly optimistic and tell you that it's not going to end this year, it's not going to end next year. I don't know. At the moment, all I can say is for now, it's too early to tell. So I really need you to, change your mindset, guys. If you sold here, you are going to regret it so hard in a month or two. Like seriously, this is the opportunity of a bull market. I don't know if we're going into a bear market, but for now, I don't see signs of that, at least not yet. So I will continue to post updates on Bitcoin. I will continue to post updates on altcoins, and we take it one day at a time. But for now, no panic. And I hope you bought the dips. Join the group if you want to learn everything you need to know about how to thrive in any market, whether that be in a bull market or in a bear market. Because either way, the people in the AOC Discord group, we are going to thrive no matter what. So if you're interested, link is in the description below. Just remember that spots are limited. And with that said, my friend, bull market is not over, and may the gains be with you. Peace.